This morning, Tucson marking 1 month since Nancy Guthrie went missing.
There's still a lot of hope out there.
4 weeks later, investigators still trying to piece together the unbearable mystery. According to FBI crime data, kidnappings involving seniors over the age of 80 are extremely rare, fewer than 1% of all abductions.
Well, news just in. It's very poignant watching Nancy's two daughters approach their mother's house quietly, discreetly, choking back the tears on this Monday morning in Arizona, marking 30 days after Nancy's disappearance. There are so many thoughts that cross one's mind watching this footage. Firstly, well, Savannah is still in Arizona, so was the talk about her returning to New York possibly a ploy to draw out Nancy's abductor, to put pressure on the abductor? Secondly, one realizes just what a barrier the media and social media have been for all of this time, camped out day and night outside Nancy's home. You can imagine if it was your mother wanting to go to her house in person and look around, but the media have made that impossible.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear thoughts build up until I can't breathe. My mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear.
Now, one area that I think deserves some focus are 3 doors in Nancy's home. The door that Nancy used to get in when she returned from dinner. Did somebody intercept the garage door signal, and is that how they got in? Because we still can't be certain how the abductor got in. It wasn't through the front door, so was it through a back door? Or did they have a key? I mean, there was forced entry, but we don't know exactly what that forced entry involved. Now, it also looks like Annie's husband was with them when they visited that memorial in front of the house. Do you remember when folks made him into a suspect? I really do think it's time people making these completely unsubstantiated slurs for clicks were charged for defamation. For me, one of the most worrying aspects of this case has been the type of people and the type of mercenary behavior we have been seeing, and we're starting to see it in every true crime case now. There is something heartless and psychopathic about the way true crime turns a case into a cash machine, basically an ATM. Money is clearly far, far more important than real justice or even a real investigation. Instead, what we are seeing are online vultures who gather every time there's a crime, and they basically feast off the human remains. And while they're doing this, they attract vast flocks of other vampires. According to the New York Post, ghoulish streamers are turning Nancy Guthrie's Tucson home into a grim spectacle as they feud with each other a month after the 84-year-old grandmother went missing. One streamer showed up at the crime scene over the weekend wearing a tiny pair of booty shorts and a crop top, accompanied by a leather-clad cameraman. Then the bickering went online, where they got into a fight online with other streamers who were also on site, including what the New York Post describes as the true crime gadfly and another person that was also online. Now, a gadfly is a fly that basically sucks the blood of livestock. What do you think? Is that an unkind assessment, or is it calling a spade a spade? I do suspect in the calm after the storm, rational thinking might return to this case, and possibly what is needed is for one person to go through all the information, to join the dots in a systemic way, in a structured way, rather than a team of competing detectives trying to make sense of sort of a cacophony of information. It's also possible that the Walmart footage might lead to something. According to the New York Times, as the investigation has worn on, Ms. Guthrie's family has acknowledged that it may be too late to bring her home alive. She may already be gone, Savannah Guthrie said in a video posted to social media this week, but the family has continued to urge anyone who might have information about Ms. Guthrie's whereabouts to come forward, and that could still happen. On Tuesday last week, Savannah Guthrie said her family was offering up to $1 million for any tip that helps law enforcement officials find her mother. If you've been waiting and if you haven't been sure, let this be your sign to please come forward, she said. Tell what you know and help us bring our beloved mom home. So a breakthrough could still happen at any moment, but if that seemed likely in the first days and week, 1 month on, that seems to be becoming unlikelier, doesn't it?
Investigators continue to work several leads, including the thousands of hours of footage amassed, like that Ring camera video obtained by Fox News Digital showing a car driving past a home 2.5 miles away around the time Nancy Guthrie was abducted.
We're going to play out with the footage of Savannah and Annie visiting her mother's memorial in front of her house. But what I'd like to know from you guys in the comments is, what do you think of true crime coverage? Is it exactly how you like it? Do you think there's room for improvement? Or is some of the activities that is going on, including in this case, including where the investigators have asked the creators to move on, I guess, basically. How do you feel about that? Do you think things are getting out of hand, or do you think things are the way they should be? Please do let me know in the comments. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys next time.